Okay, Universal Love Collective, at this time, please be sure to take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. I do already have downloads for this collective. Please, yeah. I do offer private readings. If you guys are looking to book a private reading, please be sure to use the link in the description of this video or the link that's over in my bio. I would never reach out to you for a reading. All of my private readings are done same day. Okay, so the downloads that we have: Bob Evans breakfast sausage. Don't ask me. Bob Evans breakfast sausage. Someone knows every trick in the book. Okay, knows every trick in the book. Bob Evans breakfast sausage. Key to an apartment, or key, apartment key, or something of that nature. It's small and it's black. If it's not an apartment key, someone's going to be given a key to something, and the key will be small and black. A small black key is of significance here. But I specifically have an apartment. If it's not an apartment, then don't take that. If the black key, then take the black key. Okay, caught between a rock and a hard place. Someone's life becoming unrecognizable over the course of 3 to 4 months. Okay, angel numbers 456, 654, or any variation of those numbers. 546, I don't know. 456 and 654. Any variations of those three numbers. 4, 5, and 6. Trauma that happened when someone it was 11. Trauma that happened when someone was 11 is like, I don't know if it's resurfacing. I don't know if it's they're realizing that it's still, stuck with them or something of that nature. But 11-year-old trauma. Fish scales, don't ask me. Fish scales could be of significance. And last but not least, it's a channeled song, and it's Teach Me by Music Soul Child. Okay, Teach Me How to Love. Teach Me specifically by Music Soul Child. Those are all of the downloads for this particular reading. Okay, if something in that bunch resonated for you, you can stick around. If nothing in the bunch resonated for you, you can still stick around. Okay, so let's see. I am going to be using Hidden Heart's Secrets. Oh, I'm not using Hidden Heart Secrets. I will use her twin. So that could be of significance. I don't know. But I am going to be using her twin instead. So let's see. All right. Can we get some clarity here for the messages, Spirit? What's the messages? What's the vibe? Fantasy. Daydreaming, imagining, and fantasize is the first card out here. Okay. Thank you. Hello, Miss Gomez. Am I married? Okay. Are you manifesting a husband for me? Thank you. The more the merrier. Thank you. I'm not married, but thank you so much for manifesting my husband, because we both are doing that. We are both manifesting my husband together. Hi, Miss Gomez. I hope that you are good. I hope that you are well. Oh, we have stress here. Turbulence, tension, and arguments. So something is not it seems like something is not fun anymore, or something that was once like pleasurable, something that was once everything that someone could have imagined, I feel, is now taking a turn, like to something else. I want to move this light. Hopefully you guys might be able to see the cards a little bit better. Oop. Ah. Hold on. I'm having some technical difficulties, but we are about to get it situated. Don't worry. I just have to move this thing out of the way. Now, the whole purpose of this was so that you guys can see better, but I don't think I made that much of a difference. I don't know if I made that much of a difference. I hope that helped with the way it looks. Let me see. Oh my gosh, it's snowing outside, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. With the way it looks. Okay, so it does. I mean, it helps a little bit. But let's see. Let's see what's going on. Escaping. Okay. Alrighty now. Somebody said I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get away from this energy. See, too much of a good thing. Mm-mm-mm. This fantasy is quickly turning into, stress. It's stressing somebody out to keep up this illusion, to keep this whole thing up. So let's see. Can I get 2 more cards? Exhaustion. Ooh, so we have fantasy, stress, escaping, exhaustion. It's like somebody keeps trying to get away from something, but they always find themselves right back. They always find themselves right back. Only you. Oh, snap. Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. This does not seem like it's going in a good direction to me. Honestly, this seems silence. Thankfully, because I just didn't want to see something that could have easily been like cut out, turning into something like. I'm happy that silence was there of all the things because I just feel this going into like a very toxic. You feel me, like a very toxic way. It's whatever this fantasy was. I don't know if it was worth. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. It doesn't seem worth it. There's only one good card out here compared to 4 negatives to 1 positive. That's way too much. It's way too much here. So what's happening here? It just seems like something that was once a fantasy, something that once was pleasurable, something that once felt good is just like way too much stress. And I feel like someone doesn't know how to get out of it, or they don't know how to get away from it, or because we had this escaping here. And then I feel like right after they find themselves right back in the same space or right back in the same place. So why is someone like, what's this cycle about here, Spirit? The world. This is about fear. This is about fear of the unknown. So somebody keeps going back to what it is that they know. And what it is that they know is like they can't even dress it up to be like, they can't even dress it up to be good. This is like putting lipstick on a pig. There's only but so much that you can do before it gets to snorting. Oh, what the hell? Wait. Wait. Hold on a second. The Chariot is out here. This could have the Cancer energy, could be of significance, but somebody's definitely stuck in a cycle here. They're definitely stuck in some type of cycle. Hey, y'all. Come on in and say hey. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Clarify escaping with this Chariot. The Ace of Pentacles. Huh. This is maybe some type of toxic habit, some type of toxic addiction. Just because you have escaping here with the Ace of Pentacles, which means somebody gets away from this energy by going to work, by going to get some type of abundance or something of that nature. But it's like, let's just say it's a sexual addiction, and there's some type of sexual workers over here or something like that. Something about this energy just seems like somebody has an addiction. The 2 of Cups, somebody has an addiction with an experience that always seems to like turn around and bite them in the behind. Bite them in the ass. Hello, Ghost Warrior. The Five of Cups, it's so much more taxing when they do this, but they can't stop coming to make the offer. This really does seem like a like I said, like uh, clarify the world. The Three of Wands. Even if this isn't a worker, this is just a transactional relationship that is taxing, very emotionally taxing on someone. It's transactional, which means it's maybe just exchanging. It's not really much genuine compassion and connection happening there. And I feel like this is what keeps somebody in this place of lack. It doesn't matter how much abundance or how much money they throw at the problem. It's never going to make somebody actually love them, or it's never going to make the fantasy actually real. So, clarify the Chariot here, please. The Nine of Wands. This person, and then to make matters worse, we did see only you on the bottom of the deck. Is they're extremely guarded. They're extremely possessive, over the past. This person, this is like I said, it's an addiction. You can clearly see that it's not doing you any good, but you can't stop yourself, or you don't have enough strength to stop yourself from indulging in it. It takes everything away from you that you work so hard for, and it gives you nothing back, literally. It's an addiction that somebody's definitely facing here. Whatever this fantasy, whatever they're getting over here in this fantasy, it always just, there's so much backlash that comes with the energy. The Nine of Pentacles, and I'm talking about somebody will give all they have. Somebody will give all 9 pentacles, and they would only have a page. They wouldn't have nothing, and they still would do it again. This is like the rent money or something like that. This is when it's getting to. And this is exactly how you know that it's an addiction that somebody cannot control, or it's out of control now, because if you have 10 pentacles and 9 of your pentacles is going to the fantasy, which means you only have 1 pentacle to, like, do you understand what I'm saying? That is literally everything. The Two of Pentacles with the hopes of just getting back one. Just getting back 1 pentacle in return. One type, it's just like somebody is overgiving with the hopes that would like cause somebody to give back to them. But they never, not only do they not get anything back, somebody gives an inch and the other person takes a mile. And this isn't even in terms of finances, but this is emotional whiplash that's coming from this transaction every single time. The Temperance is out here. Somebody does not know how to be comfortable in their own personal solace or, solitude. So they continue to engage and indulge in connections that are so superficial, that are so temporary that, it's over before it even I can't even speak it. It's over before it even begins. It's like, even if somebody were to try to draw or drag this entire process out, 9 pentacles is only going to get you but so much, There's something. Yo, it's crazy. It is. It is crazy, honestly. The 10 of Wands is out here. So is there going to be like a shift in this energy or something? Or are we going to keep going down a rabbit hole until this person hit the tower? 10 of Swords. I mean, listen, we have the 10 of Wands out here. We have the 10 of Swords out here. It's only going to be a matter of time at this point. You feel me? But we have quite a few cards left in the deck. So if somebody is taking from a place, like they're now taking from a space and place that they don't even have it. They don't even have it mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally. It's taking everything from them. It's taxing. Okay, this is like I'm picking up on toasters and orthopedic shoes. Don't ask me why, but that's what I'm picking up on. Taking anything to suffice, any damn thing to fulfill whatever this fantasy is or whatever this need is here. The Justice card is out here. Yeah, somebody is hooked, baby. Judgment and the Five of Wands. This is their whole life, whatever this is now. Oh, gosh. Is there anything that's supposed to be happening here with this energy, though? Caught between a rock and a hard place is an understatement. Okay, is a understatement. Knows every trick in the book. Bob Evans sausages. Someone's life becoming unrecognizable in 3 to 4 months. Yes. What happened? What's up with this 11-year-old trauma? Does this have to do with any of this? No. No. I feel like something happened, and it like the aftermath of something happening, like how something happened and somebody was able to essentially alchemize this energy. So let's just say this person was isolated. Throughout that isolation, they tapped into their gifts. Something happened here, but it wasn't like a nah. This is not connected. These two things is not related to each other. So what is this then? Clarify the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Judgment, the Five of Pentacles. I'm not gonna say they're goofy with a check, but they are. You know, this is somebody that thinks that they can buy, they can. Clearly, this person is looking for love. They're just going about it. They're looking for love in places where love does not reside, where there is no love. You know, so this makes them easy pickings. They're looking for love in a place where love does not reside. And this is solely because they don't know how to identify with it. It's like they know where they're going, love does not reside. They know where they're going, that you have to have the pentacles. They have the pentacles, and still they look for love. And still they're disappointed. It's like they know everything. Everything. They have the full clarity of everything. And still at the end, when they don't receive what they hope for, what they wish for, there is a sense of disappointment. As if you didn't already know. You knew this from the jump. You knew this from the very jump. Ace of Swords and the Emperor. You knew this off rip. So why? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's supposed to be happening here, Spirit? The Four of Cups. Thankfully, okay, you have some. I feel like the Four of Cups over this fantasy is a good thing. You feel me? This is strength and courage and willpower. The Queen of Wands is out here. Confidence, maybe. You know, the Almighty Most High Divine God, even maybe to walk away from something that's just not serving. You know, to finally be able to look at something with the disdain that it deserves. Because what is the page? This offer needs this cycle needs to stop. It's long overdue, or it's long past due. We passed the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Damn, like that's everything in the bank. Anywho, we do have the Magician out here with the Queen of Wands now. So I feel like somebody is finally trying to fuel their energy in spaces and places where they can get back what they put in, or get back what they. I keep hearing what they pay for. Like somebody, the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords, there is a mind shift that has to happen here. Even if you have that realization that you're not going to get what you want in the environments that you are in, they still have to make the shift that the key that they are using is not the right key to the doors that they are trying to open. You feel me? So it's just like they oh, okay, so you're changing direction, which is cool, but you still gotta change gears or something like that. You still have to see things in a different way. They still got some. Let's just say the smoke is clearing. Let's just say the smoke is clearing, and they're slowly but surely stepping into their divinity and alignment. You know, slowly but surely it is happening here. It's not all gonna happen overnight. You know, one thing at a time. First things first, they had to stop with the fantasy. So that's a good thing. You know, next is to really focus on self, really hone in on self now, you know, to make sure that you are ready for the environments that you are about to step into, and not just stepping out there because you finally in the door. No, once you get the key, make sure that you look appropriate for the rooms that you are about to enter, because somebody is still not ready. And that's okay. As long as you're not going back to the past, you're good to go. You're good to go. Now, right now is the time for somebody to really be focusing on self or honing in on self. To that Knight of Wands energy is telling me that they're not going to take that grace period in between, and that can be very tricky. But it seems like somebody's not going to be taking the grace period in between to like bring themselves back to balance. They're not taking the grace period. That's that four of swords there. The Ten of Cups, somebody said, I'm ready for love now. I'm not waiting another second. The Ten of Cups is here. Somebody says, I'll be damned if I wait another second after all of this time of trying to get into this door. But let me see. Clarify the Ten of Cups here. The King of Wands. Okay, I just saw King of Wands over the Queen of Wands. All right, now. That's a divine match. That is a divine pair. It took this person no time. No time to find whoever or whatever. And damn, I wasn't expecting that. My bad. It took this person no time to find their person. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, fire energy for sure. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, all back to back to back to back like that. That all just shifts so quick. But I don't make the rules. I just read the energy. The Fool is out here. Okay, and the Page of Cups, somebody is not fucking around. They have marriage, long-term stability. You feel me? They are not, I'm talking about life. We about to do life together, okay? Somebody has that intention. They are not looking for no quick flings or no quick energy. Somebody is ready to set up or settle down. They are looking to really settle down here. Okay, so once did this already happen? Is this already together? The Ace of Wands and the Death card, no. The Seven of Wands, no. But it's about to happen. This is about to happen because the Fool and the Page of Cups is out here, which is the beginning. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands out here is already, the energy is already in the universe. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is out here. The energy is already in the universe. Damn, why did you do that? Anywho. The Knight of Pentacles. The Hangman. The Knight of Swords. The Seven of Wands. This is at work. Somebody could meet somebody at work. Okay, these people could work together. Something like that could be of significance. But this is definitely a working couple connection coming together at work is of significance here. Let's see. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Oh, this person is about to do the right thing. Spike Lee, their counterpart is being overworked and underpaid. They don't know how to get out of whatever they are in, or they don't know how to stand up for themselves. They don't. They just be, they don't know how to stand up for themselves. This person is about to step in and say something, or step in and do something about that. The Knight of Cups and the Page of, yeah. Clarify the Knight of Swords. The Empress. Yeah. Somebody is about to do that. This, technically the Empress, but this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles energy was working very hard and was not being given due diligence, or that somebody's job was being made way harder due to, maybe this is lack of respect, lack of not being able to stand up for themselves, lack of, something was lacking here. The Empress is out here. What? The Emperor. The Emperor is out here. Okay. So. That's that. Okay. It seemed like they were standing up for themselves, but their energy was falling on deaf ears. Maybe because I'm picking up on like a misogynistic energy or something like that. You know. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It is misogynistic energy. You know, people, this could be masculine or feminine energy. This could be have to do with age differentiation or something of that nature. But it's like people were directly threatened by this person's work ethic, by this person's gifts, whatever. The Empress is out here, how effortlessly and swiftly they did something. So they were going out of their way to create chaos and problems where there were no problems, just to make somebody's job harder. And it took for somebody to step in or step up to say something, which is going to be their partner, their significant other. Little do either of these people know this masculine is just going to, or this person, masculine or feminine, is just going to be doing the right thing. Not because they're looking to get this person's attention. They're just going to do the right thing. And that is going to catapult something into a different direction. Like connection, maybe even the moon and the Knight of Cups. Somebody's just going to do the right thing. Maybe this entire situation triggered somebody, triggered this masculine. Shit being made harder for no apparent reason or something like that. Hi. Clarify the Five of Swords with the knowing every trick in the book. Clarify the Five of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. The Two of Wands is out here. The Two of Wands. This whole situation, this whole ordeal, this whole realization may even cause this person to completely like take their energy in a completely different direction or leave. You know what? It's the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. You know what? I'm done with this. You know, it's like this. This is split the deck. The Six of Wands. This whole situation is beneath me, or you feel me? This whole situation does not even deserve my time, effort, and energy anymore. This person sticking up for the Queen of Wands or something of that nature is going to initiate them into Empress energy. It's going to be like a domino effect in this other person's life. The Six of Wands is back out here. That's Seven Wands. The Queen of Cups. Separated, you have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is entrepreneurial. This is when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. There's something that's, it's like somebody knows. Let's just say you're working for a company, you're breaking your back for a company. I'm picking up on Queen Latifah in Beauty Shop, where the man was having her like just nitpicking, doing crazy stuff, never really giving her recognition, never really giving her praise and props or whatever the case may be. And she had to turn around and go get her other shop, ended up really putting him out of business for real, or ended up really taking majority of his clientele for real. The simple fact of the matter is this whole situation was exactly what somebody needed to initiate themselves into doing what they have always wanted to do here. This is 7, 8, 9 wands. Okay, this is really 9 wands. When you take a step back, it's like somebody was too giving or too nice or too generous or too available to people, placing things that wasn't really appreciating their work in the first place. Ew. Their work in the first place. But I'm seeing Queen Latifah, hi legit, and Beauty Shop, where she had to just take that leap of faith. You know, take that way. Even when she took the friend from what is it, Blue Ridge? Where's she from? But even the friend that was just supposed to be a wash girl, and she ended up having all of these damn skills in her pocket. You feel me? And they was not doing right by her. It took for Queen Latifah to be like, yo, you really got some mad skills. I want to take you over to my shop as well. It just took this whole situation, this whole ordeal is about to really yeah, it's about to change. Some things are really about to change here. This 11-year-old trauma could even be coming from this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. Let me see. Is this 7-year-old trauma from you? I'm sorry, not 7. Between 7 and 11. I was looking at the 7 of Swords, but 11-year-old trauma. I'm sorry. Is this stemming from your energy? The Strength. Give me one more. The Ace of Cups. Where is this coming from? No, I don't feel like it's coming from this person either. So this just could resonate for the collective. You guys know better than I know. That could just be personal for the people that it resonates for, because it's not in their storyline. The Hermit is out here. The Page of Swords is out here and the Wheel of Fortune is out here. Nah, it's actually the opposite. You feel me? This person had a real good life when they was younger. You feel me? A love was in abundance. It's just that when you come from a big loving fam, a real big loving family, and the love is abundant, it's very rare that you can find that energy out in the world. You know, when you come from a big home or a big family, wherever the case may be, and then you get out there in the real world and you realize that there really is no real place like home, it's like, I don't know, like somebody comes from a real big family or comes from a whole lot of love, but when they got into the real world, it was like by themselves, they still carried that energy of abundance, but they didn't have the numbers. And now I feel like they're about to have the numbers. They're about to have the people that's going to stick beside them, stand beside them, that's going to speak up for them, or that's going to really be there for them. You have those people. I got my homegirl right now. If I call her up and I tell her to beat your ass, she's going to beat your motherfucking because I'm unproblematic. I'm not with the drama. I be minding my damn business. So you have to have those certain people that talk. But the simple fact of the matter is, different strokes for different folks. Everybody get into different things, and people be thinking that because y'all get into the same shit, or because y'all don't get into the same things, that they can pull some type of wool over your eyes, or they can treat you any type of way, because they don't think that you got people in your corner, wherever the case may be, until that the numbers show up. But in all actuality, it just took one person to do the right thing, which means it was probably a plethora of people that was eating off of this person's bag or eating off of this person's energy and never really giving them their props. Ugh. Two of Swords. Three. Look at it. Two of Swords. She thinking that it's only 3 people, 4 people. He thinking that it's only 3 people, 4 people. Whole time it's a gang of people, 5 or more, that's actually doing it. I'm picking up on shifts. Like, when you have first shift, second shift, third shift, and how first shift and second shift be half-assing with their work because they know that somebody on third shift is going to do all it. Like, I'm picking up on energy like that. They let all of the real work fall back on the last shift, and then come in the morning complaining about how you didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, knowing damn well they left the store in shambles the day before. Like, nah, get out my face. Get out my face. You need me to pull up. Say I'm that friend. 444 as I look up on the time. 444 as I look up on the time. Let me show you. 444. Yes, honey. All right. But this is what it's giving, though. All right, so what's supposed to be happening with these people? Because I see like how everything is playing out and everything. I really just want to know. I don't even want to use this storyline no more because it's over. This is over. This chapter is over. I want to know, how are these two people going to come together? I want to know how this love connection is going to come together. And now I'm going to use Hidden Hearts. Okay, I'm going to use Hidden Hearts now because now we get into the real love story. Okay, we was getting into the karmic energy before. Okay, we was getting into the karmic energy a little bit and what really needed to be filtered out from the past and how the past really the past is really like molding and sculpting the future. So how are these two people going to come together? Past life? Get out of here. They shared a past life together. And he's still sticking up for her. She's still sticking up. My man. He say he don't want no cheese on his burger. Somebody is like a past life connection out here is crazy. Them reconnecting in this life and at the exact time that they are connecting is crazy. Let's go. So, how's this going to play out? Since y'all already know each other for real, y'all souls are already familiarized. I am an air sign. I'm an air sign, love. I'm an air sign. Spying? Pregnancy. Wait, because this is a whole lot of energy right now. This is a whole lot of it. That just shift so quickly. How you go from spying to pregnancy? Somebody was First, they was just peeping, they was just checking in, and then before you know it, they was in the break room. Wait, wait a minute, not the break room. Don't do it in the break room because that's dirty. That's nasty. I am a Libra, yes, legit. I'm a Libra. Don't do it in a break. No, what is this? That happened so quickly, but you already knew this person had every intention of finding their counterpart, finding their lover. You know, that was their intention from the beginning. Did they expect for it to turn out like this? No. It just played out like that. They happened to find their counterpart in a space and play in a situation or a space and place where I don't even think they really would have guessed. You would have never guessed. All right. But anywho, let's see what we have here. We have past life. We have spying, social networks, information, and ways. And then right after that, we got pregnancy. Okay. It's like some people don't even know that these people were talking, don't even know that these people were dating. And then somebody pop out with a baby. We have pain right here behind that, though. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Oh, man. Is this a part 2? How long we been on here? Oh, okay. We've been on here for 36 minutes. All right, cool, cool, cool. Timing is good. Apology. What is this, spirits? What is that? Loyalty is out here on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I want to clean this up. We done with this. We on to the second storyline, chapter 2, I like to think. What's going on with all of this, spirit? What's going on? I want to use you. Are y'all all turned up? Perfect. Hi. Hey, y'all. Hello, everyone. Let's see. All right, so clarify this past life. Let's start with the full past life. What type of connection did these two people share in a past life, spirit? What type of connection did they share in a past life? Is this a past life soulmate or is this a past life twin flame? Oh, in a past life, things move just as quickly as it's moving in this life. In the past life, things move just as quickly as it's moving in this life. You see how 1 second they was just, spying, checking each other's social media, asking around at the job or just asking around. And then before you know it, ta-da, somebody's already pregnant. So things are moving just as quickly as they did in a past life. The Eight of Wands out here is the very first card. What type of connection did they share in a past life? Okay. So even in a past life, this is not, how many lifetimes did they share together? Wait. Because even in the past life, they knew their souls were already familiar in the past life. Yo, this is giving, what's that, Hancock? These people have been connected for lifetimes. There's something that they're not, you feel me? Something that they have to get right here or something that keeps drawing them back to each other. I hope that this is a good thing. I hope that this is a good thing and not a karmic past life connection here. What type of connection did they share in this most recent past life, spirit? The Ten of Pentacles, thank God. Thank God. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles, but this is past life energy. Okay, so in the past life, they had a connection that started out very quickly, but thankfully they were able to balance it out. They were able to have something very structured, something very stable, something very reliable. So let's see. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. Give me 2 more cards for the energy of this past life connection. The Strength. The Strength card is out here. And that's some good, I'm talking about their past life energy. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so, I can't stop smiling. Because this past life energy here is so freaking beautiful. Like, yo, that is absolutely amazing. We have the strength card here. Both parties willing to do whatever it takes to maintain what they have built, to maintain their legacy, to maintain their lifestyle. And oh my gosh, my phone is on 10%. Not 10% spirit. That's wicked. That's wicked. Why is my phone dying so fast? It was literally on 75% and I've only been on here for 40 minutes. 40 minutes is crazy for my full battery. Like, oh no, honey, I gotta move quickly now. All right. So the energy was very good and the past life connection that they shared together. What's happening in this current life? Okay. Clarify how they went from spying to flat out pregnant. How did they go from spying on each other, from just checking up on each other, just checking in, to somebody being full blown pregnant? How did that happen? And why was it so quick? Give me some clarity here. The Two of Swords. Not, I don't, oh, how can I put this? Of course, it's because the magnetic soul connection that they have with one another, but neither party expected things to shift so quickly. Neither party expected to fall as quickly as they did, or for them to be as magnetized toward the other person as much as they were. With this Two of Swords being out here, it's like their 3D vessel was completely, you know, they did not, this is like a surprise party, surprise, and then before you know it, their soul, once there's, I'm picking up on like Avatar, when they would connect to the animal and they would have that like vision, or they would have that sync, you know, once they synced into one another, it was like, oh shit, what the hell is that? The Two of Swords being out here is indicating that neither party really knew just how quickly things were going to shift, or just how in sync they would become once, you know, once they interlocked, once they, you know, did the do, once they really connected. It's like the souls is like, I'm just picking up on things coming together like perfectly. You were made for me and vice versa. The Page of Swords is out here. This is 3 swords though. It's in, and this but this being apart is, even though this is crazy, and I know this probably is going to end in a disastrous way. I would rather stay and make it work than to walk away and break my own heart. This is 3 swords out here. Okay, this is 2 of Swords, and the Page of Swords is like, hey, listen. I know this is, I know this might sound crazy, but oh gosh, the Ace of Cups. I love you. I love you, and I don't want to stop. Period. The Six of Wands is out here, and the Knight of Cups, and they never did, or they never had, or they never will. The Hermit is out here. They're both going to confess or profess this energy for one another, especially with this, not the Six of Cups, especially with this Six of Wands being here. It's like, it's kind of giving the energy is mutual with the Knight of Cups. I feel the same way. Okay, so what are we going to do? Okay, so now that the pregnancy, both parties have agreed, how do you go from family to pain? How did you go from fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy to pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious? How did you go from that to that? Temperance is out here. The Nine of Wands is out here. This is outer. I don't think this is coming from inside. I think this is coming from outside. You know, what are people going to say? What are people going to think? How are people going to react? Rather this be home life, this be the job or whatever, you know. This is them not really able to live out loud. Judgment and the Hangman. This is them not able to live out loud in the way that they have decided. You know, this could be 2 people pleasers or something of that nature, but there's something that is causing the influence from outside is causing tidal waves inside of this love connection, the Five of Cups, because, you know, it's like they selfishly, it's like when you go and elope and you don't tell anybody, or you don't tie in other factors. And if you're grown, you really can do whatever the hell you want, you know, but the actions that they are taking is having some repercussions here. You know, nothing was really stable about this energy coming around. Everything did happen pretty quickly. And I feel like there is just a bit of backlash that's coming with this energy, from out. And I don't think this is from outside. I think this is coming. I mean, I don't think this is from inside. I feel like this is coming from outside because the Nine of Wands is here. It's like somebody is having to guard and protect, things that people should be happy for them for, or it's like they're having to guard and protect. Something that they wanted to share with other people, with other parties, and they can't. What they're growing is sacred, and maybe the people that they have around them just can't go on this new path. What's my time? 4. I'm not going to have time to finish this collective, guys. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. The Four of Pentacles is out here. 444 was something that we got during this reading. It's like I would, if I have to cut you out of my life to have this, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that process doesn't look good. It's not always fun. You're severing ties and connections with people that you very much well wanted to bring along the journey with you. So of course that's like a bittersweet feeling, or of course it does take away from the overall end all be all. But somebody is choosing to stay with their person that they are starting a family with. This is like, don't let the family that you come from ruin the family that you are creating. Don't let the past that you come from or whatever ruin the future that you are trying to create for yourself. And somebody, the Eight of Cups, I'll walk away. I would walk away before I pass up this. Oh, I want to finish this collective so bad, but I can't. I have my headphones plugged into my charger slot and I can't. Can I have 2 ending cards? Let me get my charms to end this reading. Spirit, can we get 2 charms to end this out? I love you guys so much that we're able to stick around to this point and period. Oh gosh, let me just get 2 charms here, please, Spirit, to end this out. What's the end all be all for this couple, for this relationship connection? What's the end all be all? Damn it, I'm so sorry. I wanted to finish it out. This is like a cliffhanger, and I don't like cliffhangers. Let me see. Ending charms, cycles, okay, community. This is you see how this is? It's different. It's shifted. It's changed. It's alchemized. It's not the same. Okay, new cycles, new spaces, new places. Okay, lovers. Let's see. Concern, journey. If you're, it's kind of giving, if you're not with me, you're against me. If you don't have a play, if you're not going to be like, if you can't accept what I have going on over here, you are going to be closed out, and somebody that can appreciate the life that I'm growing will take your place. It's like, go where you are appreciated and celebrated as opposed to where you are simply tolerated. Okay, distant horizon. I want to tap. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for this couple, but I'm so sad that I can't tap in fully. Guys, I love you so much. I will be back on here in an hour because I have another collective that I have to do before I have other stuff that I have to prepare for because it's a football Sunday, baby. Okay. I love you guys. I love you lots. Bye bye, YouTube.